Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For the roundup of this week's news within the Norfolk Broads area, I've brought you to Breadon Water, where there are lots of wintering birds. So I start here at the bird hide with the different murmurations. There's avocets, teal, curlew, widgeon, lapwing, all in great numbers. And then I go over to Barrow Castle and I'm fairly close to Marrams Mill and a couple of cruisers go past. So anyway, let's get into the news. Last Saturday night, Storm Ellen arrived with 60-mile-an-hour winds. This caused part of one of the blades to break off. This was at the Blood Hills Wind Farm, which is in East Somerton. There was even the BBC there. In the week, Reedham Ferry announced that from the 9th of January, the ferry would be away for its annual refit. Next, we go to Acle Bridge, where some exciting new plans have been submitted to redevelop the Pedro's restaurant site. The plans include a bar and restaurant, 8 shore power posts, and extend the gravel walkway. A new visitor centre, additional moorings, cafe, discovery hub, day boats, reception, new vehicle access, car parking and landscaping. Staying at Acle Bridge, an Apache helicopter flew over the river close to Bridgecraft, and this resulted in them getting some brilliant footage of it. It even made the national newspapers. The best bit was, though, the helicopter returned the following day, flying the same route. Next in the news this week, we go to Norwich and the River Wensum, where Gaynor Lord has gone missing. Let's hope they find her soon. For the next story, we need to go to Cantley. Alfie Hewitt, Norfolk's tennis star, has been nominated for Sports Personality of the Year. For the next news story, we need to go to Great Yarmouth. The Lydia Eva boat, the world's last surviving steam drifter, is moored in Great Yarmouth along South Quay. She has had a starring role in the new Wonka film. For her role, she was covered in fake snow. Also starring in the Wonka film is Olivia Colman, a Norwich-born Oscar-winning actress. You may remember when Who Do You Think You Are were filming her, I managed to film the production crew going into her house, her parents' house, next door to where I was. Next we need to go to Horning Pleasure Craft, where they have unveiled their latest cruiser to join their fleet. For photos of it and further details about all these stories I'm telling you today, all the links you need will be listed in the write-up for this video. A day doesn't seem to pass without yet more weather warnings. A flood alert for the Broads over a few days was issued for Potter Heigham and Roxham boatyards and the ferry road in Horning. By the time you watch this, though, this should have passed. I did notice that the flooded marshes on the Potter to Martham side are now clear of water. However, the marshes closer to Latham's and the side where High Mill is, if you know that, and where I tell you always where the spoonbills are, they're still flooded. Not as bad, but they are still underwater. Next, we go to the Hippodrome Theatre in Great Yarmouth. An acrobat fell from an aerial spinning wheel and collided with metal scaffolding and hitting the ground. A further report has been released saying he sustained serious, potentially life-changing injuries and was taken to the James Paget Hospital in Galston before he was transferred to Addenbrooke's Hospital in Cambridge. Jack J., the circus ringmaster and manager, says that the acrobat is recovering well. Staying in Great Yarmouth, the outer harbour had the arrival of a 249-metre ship named Yeoman Bridge. It's the largest vessel ever to enter the town's port. It's made its journey down to Great Yarmouth from the Highlands of Scotland, and it's carrying a cargo of granite. Next, we need to go to the Marrams in Hemsby, where more of the road has fallen onto the beach. This comes just days after the most recent demolition of houses, at the speed of which all the dunes are being washed away by the various high tides. It's thought it won't be long before it's Fakes Road that's affected. If you're familiar with Newport, you'll know that at the very top of that long road is Fakes Road, the amusement arcades, caravan sites, chalet sites. What a nightmare that's all going to be. Literally about an hour after starting to make this video, and I said that there was a lady called Gaynor Lord missing in Norwich, it's now in the news that a body has been found in the river. Do you remember recently I told you about the homeowners in Hickling unable to use their toilets in their homes for the last 2 months? They were having to use the public toilets on the Pleasure Boat Inn car park, go to the swimming pool and use the showers in North Walsham, and they had to take their laundry to Wroxham to the laundrette. There are a dozen homes affected by the continued flooding of Oulton Broad. It's just filling the drains and blocking the drains, so they can't use any water in their homes. Well, this week, the homeowners woke to discover portable loos delivered to their gardens, provided by Toilets Plus and North Norfolk District Council. What a great Christmas present that is for them. On Friday, the Environment Agency issued another flood alert for the Broads area, Hickling and Wroxham and Horning this time. Back to the Acrobat story, a press release says that he broke an arm and a leg and is recovering well. I hope you've been enjoying Breydon Water, seeing how quiet it is. No boats, but thousands of birds take over instead. Because there's usually so much news in the week, I finish the news articles telling you about them on the Saturday, and you can guarantee each week, as soon as I decide that's it, I'm stopping, I've got enough information for the video for you, there's always a big news report that comes out. But that is me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this roundup of the news. The very last photo you'll see is how flooded it was as I left Breydon Water. I'll be back next week. Bye for now.